And what I'm saying is, I don't see that in today's players. Everybody's so nice to each other. A guy will dunk on you, and you get up and give him a high five. Where he dunked on you, and you're giving him a high five. No, you're thinking, at least the way I grew up, you're thinking is, I'm going to get you back. You're not going to dunk on me and I'd be okay with that and give you a high five and congratulate you. No, I want to get you back. There's a certain amount of pride that I saw in the players growing up that I don't see today. Of a lot of those players, they look forward to that competition. Today's players, it seemed like they would rather get on Jordan's team. Like, me and you, Jordan, let's be on teams and let's beat up on the rest of the league. A competitor's attitude is, I refuse to be on Jordan's team. I want to beat Jordan. I want to be better than him, not team up with him. And it seems like that's kind of the mentality of today's players. But there's something else to that. There's something else. And it's this. What do players want today? Why are you playing the game? Is this just a social? Are you just doing this for exercise? Are you just playing basketball for your health? Why do you even play? He was all out coming after you in practice. These are his teammates and he's coming after them. He wanted to dominate them. And that brings us to this word that that's really going to be the main point of my thoughts here. It's the word subdue. Do you know what that word means? To subdue someone or something. It means to conquer. It means to bring them under control. It means to place them under you. A competitor wants to subdue everyone else who's competing, everyone else who could possibly be thought of as either being his equal or being better than him. He wants to subdue the competition. That's the nature of a competitive sport, where you can't share victories. Somebody has to lose. If somebody has to lose, it's going to be you. It has to be you, because it's not going to be me. I'm not going to walk out here with a loss, and I'm certainly not going to walk out of here smiling with a loss. No, losing is serious, because basketball is a skill endeavor. And if you lose, it says something about you. It says something about the way you train. It says something about your level of commitment. It says something about your heart. It says something about you when you lose, and you shouldn't be okay with it. What are we doing? Why are we playing the game? You have a domain. I'm going to explain it this way. You have various domains, and they keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. If there's anyone in your household, brother, father, sister, mom, if there's anyone in your household who plays basketball, you should want to be the best player in your household. You should want to be the best player there. Better than your mom, better than your dad, better than your brothers. If not, what are you doing? Why are you playing? Is this just for health or for exercise? And then, so that's one domain, your household. And then, let's say, where you play basketball, the community center, the rec center, LA Fitness, the gym, wherever you play basketball, are you the best player there? You should want to be the best player there. That's a domain. You should want to subdue all the players in that gym, in that neighborhood, at that park, put them under you, make sure that everyone there knows that you're the best player there. If that's not what you're doing, what are you doing? Why are you playing the game? Are you trying to make friends? Are you trying to sell insurance? And you're just playing to get close to guys and form some kind of connection so you can sell them an insurance package. Basketball is a competitive sport. You subdue the competition. You show that your skills are superior to theirs. You beat them. So if you're at the gym, you should want to be the best player at the gym. If you're at the park, you should want to be the best player at the park. If you have family members at home who play, you should want to be the best in your family. You subdue these various domains. Your home, the park, the gym, your neighborhood, and then you take it up higher. Your city. Are you the best player in your city? If not, why not? Do you care? You should care that there's somebody in that city who is better than you or who thinks he's better than you, and that's not okay. You shouldn't be okay with that. You need to subdue your city. That's your territory. It needs to be known by everyone in the city that you're the best player in that city. If it's not your aspiration to be the best basketball player in the city, then what are you doing? Why are you playing? I think players are too nice. I think they don't understand, or I think they've come into this competitive arena with some other kind of agenda. I'm going to make friends, or I'm going to get my cardio in or something. This is a competitive sport. You're competing. You need to want to subdue your competition. Prove that your skills are superior. So you need to want to be the best player in your city. And it feels good to know that you're the best player in your city. You're the best player at the park. You're the best player in that gym. It feels good knowing nobody here can beat me. That my skills are superior to everyone else's. That my training has proven to be more effective than everyone else's training because I can beat everyone here. That feels good. When you're not the best, how does that feel? Man, that's another question. If you're not winning, how does that feel? When someone dunks on you, someone hits a three-pointer on you and they run down the court celebrating, how does that feel? When they're doing a dance because you're on the floor because they faked you out so bad that you're rolling around on the floor now, how does that feel? That's not supposed to feel good. That means your skills are inferior. That's what it means. Your skills are inferior. Whatever you're doing in your training, it's not working. It's ineffective because this other person is embarrassing you on the basketball court. Do we get embarrassed anymore? Do players even feel embarrassment anymore? Losing shouldn't feel good. You should want to conquer. And if you're serious about this thing, and I acknowledge there's a category of players out there who are doing this for their health, who are doing this just to make friends, just to be friendly. They're doing this to get their cardio. Those players are out there. But I guess I'm talking to the serious ones, or the ones who think they're serious. Maybe you didn't know this. Maybe you didn't know this. This is a competitive arena. This is cutthroat. Somebody's got to walk out of here with a loss, and it's not going to be me. And we can be friends afterwards. And those pros in the previous era, they even said that. Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, friends. But on the court, enemies. And they said, after the game, we can be friends again. But on this court, you're losing. You're going to take this loss. Because I'm not walking out of here with a loss just because we're friends. That's the competitive spirit. And if we don't approach it with that spirit, we're corrupting the game. We're turning it into something that it ought not to be. If we don't have a competitive spirit, if we're not trying to win, if we're not trying to subdue the competition, we're turning the game into something it ought not to be. Certainly something I wouldn't want to be a part of. It's about developing your skill and becoming the best. It's about developing your skill and becoming the best. And not being satisfied until. Here's the other thing. If you're not the best, you're invisible. Who lost the finals in 1995? Who lost the Super Bowl in 1990? We don't know the losers. We know the winners. We know the winners. I'm certain it was Jordan who said, when you lose, you're easily forgotten. So, if you're not the best, you're invisible. You're anonymous. But the question is, are you okay with that? Are you okay with that? With being invisible, with being anonymous? Walking in and out of the gym and nobody knows your name. And nobody ever will know your name because you're not a winner. Are you okay with that? If you are, you don't belong in this game. You don't belong in this game. This is a competitive arena. Are you okay with being subdued by other players? Are you okay with being dominated by other players? If you are, you don't belong in this game. You're going to corrupt the game. You're supposed to try to win. If you're not trying to win, you're trying to do something else. You're corrupting the game. You're bringing the quality of the game down. The quality of the game is high when you have two sides competing, giving it their all. Giving it their all. So what I'm saying is, if you're going to do this thing right, that's the way to do it. There's no other way to do it. You can't be okay with losing. You can't be okay with being invisible. You can't be okay with being anonymous. Nobody knows your name. The drive for fame, the drive for fortune is healthy in basketball. That's healthy. That makes for healthy competition. So who are you? I tell you what, the Battle Royale, that's a competition. That's an opportunity for you to make a name for yourself. This is a stage where you can give a great performance and make a name for yourself. Rimpage's Battle Royale is an opportunity for you to make a name for yourself. Get in there and dominate the competition. Subdue your city. Be the best player wherever you go. That should be your aim, to be the best player wherever you go. And you don't stop until you reach that goal. Or I should say, you're never satisfied until you reach that goal. Become the very best of which you are capable. Strive to be the best of which you are capable. Then the game is healthy. The competition is healthy. The sport is healthy. When every player is striving to be the best of which he or she is capable, that keeps our game healthy. That's the only way to do it. Battle Royale is your opportunity.